As some of you may know, I'm a volunteer hospital magician with Open Heart Magic. What you might not know is that I foolishly agreed to run the marathon again to raise money for the organization, but we'll talk about that later. What I actually want to do today is something a little fun. It's a bit of a challenge. The long and short of it, appropriately enough, is going to take a pint glass, and you have to guess when it's taller than it is around. Circumference, height, and I'm going to slowly build that height up by adding decks underneath. That way I can pass this off as a magic trick. It's just your normal, everyday pint glass. Nobody trusts a magician, so I figure we'll use a beer. So, one beer. This way you don't have to worry, is it an imperial pint glass? Is it a cheater pint? It's your standard, everyday beer glass. I will give you a hint because I want you to do well here. The answer is not 0 decks. We're doing Price is Right rules, closest without going over. If you bust, you don't get to hang out with Drew Carey and spin the giant wheel. You don't if you get it right either. So to start, if there's any 0 people, go for it. For the rest of us, we'll add the first deck. There's one, getting a little bit taller. At this point is the height bigger than the circumference? If so, hit like, drop 1 in the comments, lock in that vote. Got appropriately a social deck. Getting a little taller here. 2 decks plus a pint glass. Drop a 2 in the comments, hit like. Pandas for number 3. Getting a bit taller here. Again, closest without going over. If this is where you think we stop, drop 3 in the comments. Throw on the Detroit deck. Tigers could use all the love they can get right now. If you're here, drop a 4 in the comments, hit like, lock in your vote. That's the 5th one. If anybody's still around, throw a 5 in the comments. You can hit like if you want. That's cool. Got a 6th deck. This is the Disney princesses. Who doesn't love Disney? There's probably nobody still in the game at this point. Again, if you haven't locked in yet, closest without going over. Up to 6 decks, see where you stand. So everybody locked in. The way we're going to measure this is the official ruler of lumberjacks everywhere, some bounty. That's our circumference. Now, at this point, again, everybody should be locked in, should have your vote. And here's what I ask. If you're not right, I humbly ask that you make a donation to Open Heart Magic. I'll leave the link as the first comment or maybe in the caption here. If you're not right, you give a donation, help bring magic to sick kids in hospitals. If you nailed it, share it, see who else can do it wrong. The whole idea is to try to raise money for kids in hospitals and have a little fun along the way. Alright, so without further ado, we've got our mark, we've got our cards. Slowly bring it up here, see where we stand. Alright, that's about the glass height. Bringing it up. And if you can believe it, 6 decks plus the glass, still not as big as the circumference. So for those of you who had 6, you're officially the winners. You can lord your supremacy over all those who locked in 5 or below. Again, if you didn't get 6, I'd love for you to make a donation to Open Heart Magic. If you did get 6, congrats. I'd still love for you to make a donation to Open Heart Magic. Hopefully going to try a few of these fun things again. But in the meantime, cheers and thank you.